Shalom, shalom. Call halal Yahweh Shem Shai Bahashem Brakadash. Abundance to the apostles and the elders. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. Now more so than ever. To the confusion of faith joined unto our ranks. The hopefully elect, the Akwaf that are listening and learning. To you I say shalom. This is your brother Malcolm from the branch of the Great Millstone here in Chicago. Coming at you with another quick lesson. I'm on the road, so of course I'm not holding my sword in my hand, but I'm going to quote the scriptures that are related to the commentary that I'm going to say, that I'm going to speak. And basically, this won't be a long video, but this video is about judgment, all right, and how time is short, and we all need to get our spiritual houses in order. And I'm talking about your individual walk, as far as fasting and staying in prayer and doing the things that the basics that are required of you, paying your tithes if you haven't, being brotherly to a brother or sister, the men who are appointed to teach, to do so, to teach, because it's not every Israelite's job to teach. And there's a whole lot of Israelites that have not come to that understanding yet, because there's a lot of people that are putting up videos and talking, especially some of these women running their mouths, and they have no business doing it. You're not called to do that, but we truly need to get our spiritual houses in order, because judgment is falling upon Israel, man. When you look at all the plagues that are hitting the earth, Barry just tore up, parts of New Orleans. You got, I was listening to a guy speak, a farmer, and he was talking about how the Mississippi River and some areas around that area has been underwater for 150 days. That's more than half of a year, man. And that's unprecedented, and it has never, ever happened before, ever, man. The wrath of the Most High, he's visiting the earth. That's the first scripture. In 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, said he will begin to visit the earth that, that he created, man. And the Lord is visiting the earth, man. And there's so much death that is happening among Jacob, man. And I believe that a lot of these people that are dying are scoffers. A lot of these women, a lot of these men are people who scoff the prophets, who scoff videos, left comments, said things, and the Lord is visiting them. And what made me think about this was the video that the elder apostle Gabbard just did about the judgment that came upon the lead singer of Leonard Skinner, and how he mocked Neil Diamond, who he believes is a Jake, and he possibly could be. But Neil Diamond made a song called Southern Man, talking about the crimes of Esau Edom and what he did to Jacob. And you had Edomites didn't like that. And Leonard Skinner, when they made that song, Sweet Home Alabama, which he that was his response, that pride. And the elder believes that Leonard Skinner, the lead singer, I forget his name, something Van Suit of whatever, is possibly a Jake. I don't know if I agree with that one, but that's neither here nor there. But nevertheless, he came against a man who actually spoke the truth and prophesied in song. I mean, when you really think about it, right? And what happened to him? That song was a hit song, man. I never really liked it, couldn't stand it. I remember, back on the MTV days when it would come on, it would irritate me because I wanted to see something else, and that song would come on, and I would have to turn the sound down or go do something else and wait till something I like to come on. But nevertheless, he got judged, man. And I watched a video of that girl, I forget her name, who got judged by the train on 69th, man. And what she did was really foolish. You know, her phone fell out her bag or something, and it hit and bounced down into the tracks, and and she got down onto the tracks to get it. And there were like 4 or 5 men on the platform. All they had to do was grab her by each one of her hands and pull her up, but no one did. Because I think everyone was in shock that she jumped down there. So, and then the train came so quick. And then one of the guy who was, I guess he was facing the other way, he turned and he was pointing, and telling her that the train was coming. And instead of her just stepping over the third rail and getting to safety by standing on the outskirts, which there's enough room for the train to go by, she ran at the train to try to go up the stairs, man. It goes to show you, man. Job 39 and 17, the Lord didn't give her wisdom at all. All right, because what she did was stupid. It's like she was asking for death. But she ran at the train to try to beat it, to try to go to the stairs. And the train hit her, and she got caught between the train and the platform, and it spun her and ripped her body in pieces, and her innards spilled onto the platform, and blood sprayed onto the people that were on the platform, and everyone freaked out and turned away because no one wanted to see it. Those people are scarred for life, man. And then her family was saying that that no one helped her, and no one helped her. You know what? It wasn't meant for her to be. That was her day of judgment, man. The Lord judged her. Her phone, her Instagrams, and her tweets and all that was just so important that she jumped down onto a live train track with to get a damn phone. She could have waited. I'm sure the phone wasn't sitting on the track itself. It would have been fine. Could have let the train go by, and one of the workers or somebody could have got it for her. All right, but this 2/3 of Israel is already marked for death. That's Zechariah, I believe 13 and 8, when it says two-thirds therein shall be cut off and die, but the 1/3 shall make it through, man. And that's why we have to get our spiritual houses in order, man. So and do what is required of the elect. Act as if you are the elect. We're prisoners of hope, of faith. All right, so that we could be counted among the 1/3, man. You can't still be puffing on weed. Thank Yahweh Ratazah. I never had that demon on me. That smoke demon, man. But it must be a powerful demon, man, because you got people just can't shake it, man. You can't be praying to the Lord, and the very table you sitting at, you got a box of squares sitting on the table. You got Coors 100s and Newports sitting on the table next to the Bible, but yet you saying that you're an Israelite. Thinking that you're gonna have mercy on yourself or on your household. It ain't gonna happen, man. Then get mad, when things don't go your way. When the Lord is constantly chastising you, because you're not willing to suffer to break those wicked habits in order to get the blessings that are coming to you, man. Because I know it's going to be hard. It's a chemical thing, but if the Lord is with you, the Lord gonna free you of that. But you got to take that step, for you people who have that issue, man, so that you could be exempt from that judgment when that judgment comes. That's that Ezekiel 9 and 4, man. You want to be exempt. You want to have that be exempt from that mark of death, man. You think that with the terminology of an assassin, you're a mark, meaning that you're marked for death. Watch some of those assassin movies, man. That movie with Sylvester Stallone and what's his name? Now I can't think of his name. Antonio Banderas, man. Assassins. You'll hear that terminology a lot, about a mark. And a mark is someone who's marked for death, and someone's being paid to kill them. I even remember hearing a guy say, don't cry, don't whimper like a mark. Because the marks always beg for their lives, man. So don't go and be super wicked and then turn around and whimper when your punishment comes. You know, the scripture says, you know, be cheerful when you brought to a low estate. I forget exactly what scripture that is, man. But you know, when you brought to a low estate, man, and wait on the Lord, man. All right. So you know, I'm not gonna stay on here much longer. You know, I just want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bashem Awashai, Bashem Rakak Wadash, Wa Abba Babal, Kwam Yasharala.